In previous episodes, we looked at the PA Bar Association website and familiarized ourselves with all the content prepared by the Mock Trial Competition Planning Committee. The trial case materials are not prepared until November 2nd, 2018, and for future years, right about that same time, the first week in November. So hopefully you have several opportunities to meet with the students before that time. In the next episode, we will discuss tips in preparing for the competition. Welcome to PA Voter Information Network. This is Larry DeMarco, your host. Are you anxious about this upcoming election season? Well, I have a cure. Just click the subscription button on my YouTube channel and all your opponents are guaranteed bad luck. As I mentioned, in my opinion, you need several meetings with the students before November 2nd, when the problem is issued. In those meetings, you need to accomplish the following. First, introductions. Introduce yourself, get to know the squad, conflicts, and their availability. Second, and this is an important one, for your sanity. Get them to sign an integrity form. Write and print out on a word processor the following pledge. And make them verbalize. I promise to come to class prepared. Do all assignments when they are assigned by the teacher, coach, and attorney advisor. Show up for all practices. And if I cannot, I will notify coach and teacher in advance. So it can be rescheduled or canceled if necessary. And I promise to attend all tournament matches unless an emergency. Like I said, have every student recite it out loud, under oath, and sign it. It's big. It's an important one. So if they miss it, you can put it in front of them, remind them that they did it, and hopefully teach them some integrity. Third, play the intro video, What is Mock Trial, which is right here, this link. That will go on for about 12 minutes, 11 minutes and 41 seconds to be exact. Number 4, before the first class, request that they review hints for preparing the competition, which is right here, found on the website. When you are sure that they have read these hints for preparing the competition, show them the opening, closing, and witness training videos. First, let me show you where to find them. To get training videos, go to the Pennsylvania Bar Association TV and video. Click the subscribe button. Go to this video tab. And then scroll down to Paul Kaufman's face. We saw him in an earlier video. This first one, this PBA Young Lawyer Division Statewide Mock Trial Competition Training Video 2015 and 16 number 1 Intro to Mock Trial, is the explanation video that you can show at your first class with the students to let them know what the mock trial competition is all about. Then you have all these different videos, one for expert, direct, and cross, one for non-expert, direct, and cross, another for non-expert, direct, and cross. So basically you have an entire trial broken down here. You have closing arguments and you have opening statements. You have everything you need, a perfect example to show to the students. The 2017 tips and tricks are for coordinators only. Those are for district coordinators. And the evidence video is 2016 training video number 3 below my hand, right above my hand there. That's the big one. After you watch each, you can go back and review with the class what you liked about what each student did from the viewpoint of a juror, remembering particularly the to-dos in their preparation instructions. Then you can ask what you didn't like about each student's presentation. This will take a chunk of time, probably an entire class. The next time you meet with the students, finish up whatever wasn't covered in the first class. Then discuss objections. There are 3 most common objections by far. Number 1, leading. Leading is the most common objection. Let them know. Don't let your opponent lead. Instruct the students when they have direct examination, always ask open-ended questions, and of course, watch for open-ended questions and object if you don't hear them. You always want to ask on direct: who, what, where, why, when, how. Never suggest an answer. And the flip side of that same coin is on cross-examination, you always do the opposite. Don't ever ask a question, such an open-ended question. Never ask a question where the answer is anything but yes or no. Ensure you get an answer that you want. Number 2, hearsay. Make the students memorize the definition and recite it when they object, while standing up, of course. Objection, Your Honor. Out of court statement offered for the truth of the matter asserted. And of course, make the students aware that it's not hearsay when it's not offered for the truth of the matter asserted. And that's the 800 rule. While learning the rule, a good rule of thumb is whenever a witness states, he said, or she said, bounce up and object. And that's a good initial rule of thumb until the nuances are learned. And then you can start working in the exceptions. And third, irrelevant, unfair prejudice. Any probative value is outweighed by the prejudicial value of the evidence. And that is the third category. That should be your initial evidence lesson. You don't have to go deep in depth with each and every rule until you read the problem. Then you have more information and you can be more efficient with your studying because there's so much to learn and you have limited time. This has been part 7 of the PA Mock Trial Information Series. If you like this episode, please subscribe to PA Voter Information Network. Forward this link to an attorney friend who might want to coach, or a high school student, or high school teacher, or other high school administrator who could benefit from becoming involved or starting a mock trial team. Don't forget to click the like button and leave a comment. I would really appreciate receiving your feedback. Signing off. Tune in next time. Bye for now.